Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. This is going to be a real short video, 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to go through it really quick because I really wanted to talk about this, and I'm running a little late to go to work, but I really wanted to get this video out there because I think it's very interesting. I've heard a lot of people talking about how bad capitalism is. All right, so hopefully after this short presentation, you'll be able to make up your own mind on whether capitalism is bad or if it's good. Okay, so I pulled up the definition. All right, yes, this is Wikipedia, but I've got another definition. Okay, I just wanted to match definitions. Okay, capitalism is an economic system based on the private ownership of the means of production and their operation for profit. Characteristics central to capitalism include private property, which is good, right? Having private property is good. Capital accumulation, which means that you're saving up money. You're not spending more than what you're earning. Okay. Wage labor, meaning that you can exchange your time for money. Voluntary exchange, meaning that if I have something you want and you have something I want, we can exchange it. All right, without someone forcing us to purchase it. A price system and competitive markets. In a capitalist market economy, decision making and investments are determined by every owner of wealth, property, or production ability in financial and capital markets, whereas prices and the distribution of goods and services are mainly determined by competition in goods and services market. Okay, so capitalism is pretty much, you have your own private property, you can do what you want with it. All right, you can either sell it for profit, you can use it, you can sell or exchange your labor, all right, for something tangible. All right, capitalism is overall, though, allowing, I think, capitalism is when someone or something is allowed to fail. All right, capitalism is if you have a business that's not producing enough profit or income to at least sustain itself, eventually you're going to fail. All right, and if you're allowed to fail, that's actually called freedom, ladies and gentlemen. When you are allowed to fail, it's called being free. It's not asking someone for a hand up, okay, or a handout. All right, so if you have a business and you're not providing your customers with what they demand from your business will eventually fail. Okay, that's capitalism. But it's also allowing businesses to flourish. All right, so if you're building something and somebody really likes what you're building and someone is willing to pay you a lot for what you're building, then you will succeed. If you end up making a lot more profit from your labor and your resources, you will succeed, right? Okay, so this is another definition for capitalism. Capitalism is an economic system in which capital goods are owed by private individuals or businesses. All right. So here we go again with private property. The production of goods and services is based on supply and demand in the general market rather than through central planning. All right. So same thing. All right. You know, different verbiage, but pretty much the same thing. Okay. So now, a lot of times when I hear people talking about capitalism, they're saying it in a negative way. Or corporations get away with this, they get away with that, they get these tax breaks, they know how to go through the loopholes, you know, they are the 1% and all this stuff. Which, you know what? All of that stuff that I hear is true. But the thing is, it's not true of capitalism. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have capitalism and we have crony capitalism. And most people that are talking bad about capitalism don't know that the word crony capitalism is an actual word or phrase that describes the economy in which we currently live in. Right? We are under a crony capitalist system. We are not in a capitalist system. So when you go to say that capitalism is bad, it's not bad. I just read you what capitalism is. But people like to use the word capitalism instead of using the word crony capitalism. Why? We can always say it because there's an agenda, but for whatever the reason is, that's not what this video is about. This video is about trying to show you that there is a difference between these two terms, and then I want to show you a really quick example of, you know, a small story I'm going to tell you. That way you can decide which one is better, capitalism or crony capitalism. Okay, so crony capitalism is an economy in which businesses thrive not as a result of risk, but rather as a return on money amassed through a nexus between a business class and the political class. This is done using state power to crush genuine competition and handing out permits, government grants, special tax breaks, or other forms of intervention. Okay, I'm not going to read it all. You guys can go and look this up for yourselves, right? So that's what crony capitalism is. So ladies and gentlemen, ask yourselves, do we have a capitalist economy or do we have a crony capitalist economy? All right, you put in the comments, what kind of economy do you think we have? A crony capitalist economy or a capitalist economy? Okay, here's another definition for crony capitalism. This is from Cambridge.org. Okay, an economic system in which family members and friends of government officials and business leaders are given unfair advantage in the form of jobs, loans, etc. Okay, another definition for crony capitalism. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so when you hear someone talk about how terrible capitalism is, we don't have capitalism in this country. It's called crony capitalism. When the people on top are able to trade the stock market with information that has yet to be released to the public, that's crony capitalism. All right? When the people on top that make the laws make laws with loopholes in them so that big corporations can hire their league of CPAs, economists, and lawyers so that they can get through those loopholes where small mom and pop shops cannot, because they cannot hire the workforce that it takes to be able to manage to get through those loopholes, that's crony capitalism. When a business is failing, when a large corporation is failing, all right, and the government uses taxpayer dollars to bail them out, that is crony capitalism. All right? So a lot of people think that we live in a capitalist economy. No, we don't. We don't. In the area where I live, to open up a small shop, okay? I was talking to who the heck? It was he's not necessarily someone that I, like friend that I have come over all the time. It's just someone that I see every once in a while and I talk to. And they were talking about wanting to open a cannabis shop. And I asked him, well, why don't you just do it then? And he told me that in order for him and his wife to start a cannabis shop, that it would cost them, before they even picked out the location, that it would cost them like $40,000 in licenses, in fees, etc., etc., etc. This is before they even picked out a location, before even paying for a building. All right, so we definitely, in my opinion, live in a crony capitalist society. All right, so let me go ahead and finish it off with this because I'm really running late. Man, I waited too long today to make this video. So a real quick mental exercise. Okay, I'm gonna make this really quick. All right, and you know what? I'm not gonna tell you what I think. I'm gonna, please put this down in the comments. I am very interested in seeing what you guys think. You're in an island with 100 people, so it's you and 99 other people in an island. Everyone in that person starts off with a clean slate. I'm sorry. All right, zero debt. No debt of any kind. They all get 50 acres of land that is good land. You guys have all the resources you need, all right, to do whatever you want with that land, and you all get $100,000, right? So day one, you have 50 acres. You have all the resources you need. You have water. You have animals that you can hunt. You have really good land that you can grow stuff on. And let's sweeten the pot, all right? Because I know some people are going to be like, well, they're going to starve because it's going to take them a while to get. Let's say you have some food also, okay? So let's say that you all have some food to get started out, not to get you through a whole year, but that you have some food. Let's say maybe a couple of months worth of food. Enough food so that you can put in a harvest and you can grow vegetables and eat and be able to build some tools and go hunting, etc., all right? But my point is this. You all have 50 acres of good land. You have all the resources you need, all right? And you all have $100,000. My question to you is this, ladies and gentlemen. After 1 year, do you think that there will be people there that have more than $100,000? Do you think there will be people there that have less than $100,000? Do you think that there will be people there that have a lot more than $100,000? Do you think that there will be people there who have a lot less than 100 and are probably broke and maybe have their properties up for sale? Okay? Let me know what you think. All right? Because in a capitalist economy, in the end, everyone may have the same rights to pursue what they want to pursue, but not everyone will be successful. Not everyone will be successful. All right? Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Please continue to use our links. I really appreciate it. Like I said in a couple videos ago, I'm not going to announce the next giveaway till after Christmas, okay? But this is going to be a very nice giveaway. I actually think I might be able to upgrade it. All right, it depends on how much YouTube sends me. But thank you very much for Amazon, for using the Amazon link. I really appreciate that. If you're looking for some precious metals, please use my SD Bullion link. I'm going to throw a real quick side note here. I do have a community member that sent me a message that said that they ordered some stuff from SD Bullion and that they were not satisfied. I believe it's because it took a while for them to get their product. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that I recommend for myself, I'm not going to recommend anything to you. I'm not a financial advisor. But the first thing that I would say for myself and anyone who wants to listen is that if you're going to buy precious metals, you should definitely try to purchase locally in a coin shop. Okay? Build a relationship with that person behind the counter. Okay? If you do not, or if there isn't a coin shop in your area and you want to use that link and purchase your stuff online, then by all means, please do your own research. I never had a problem with SD Bullion. All right, I can't say I ever have. I never have. But do your own research. You may not want to do business with them. Okay, and if you don't, that's fine. Okay, I just put that there as a way for people to get to a site that I know I've had a good experience with. All right, as far as I'm concerned, they have a pretty good BBB rating. All right, but you know, if you do have a bad experience, I apologize in advance because that's not what I want. I want you guys to go and use the local coin shops first. I think that's a lot better. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, having said that again, many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper, and I'm out.